guys, so today I have the most exciting video of October in my opinion. This is the video I look forward to making pretty much all year round. Now since the weather is getting a lot colder, we are joined by this little ball of fluff. He's a little bit camera shy, so I apologise if he keeps interrupting me, but he seems to always want cuddles whenever he is here. So today, as you can probably see behind me, I am doing my Halloween swap box. And this is the box from America. I did do quite a few Halloween swap boxes last year, but this is the lady who I originally started doing swap boxes with. In case any of you are new here, basically a swap box is where two people both decide to spend the same amount of money and they buy each other Halloween based things. So usually we spend around £20 each, but this year we upped it to around £30 each, although I'm rubbish at sticking to a budget so I went a little bit over on mine. But so we both spend around the same each. We've all put it in a nice box. This is probably the biggest box I have ever received, and then we ship it to each other around the 10th-ish of October, and it arrived just in time because today is the 28th. We got 3 more days until Halloween, so I'm very excited to open this up. Now the lady which I am swapping with, she did say that she is going to try and upload a video of the box I sent her, so I will leave her YouTube channel down in the description below along with a link to the video. So now that I have a sleeping cat on my lap, I'm going to try and show you this box without resting it on his head. Why are you so annoying? So this year I've got the biggest box that I have ever got in a Halloween swap box. It is massive. On the front she's painted like a full moon and a whole like tree autumn scene with lots of pumpkins and things. Frankly, it was way too heavy to hold up and show you, but I'll show you at the end. And what you have noticed, there is a rip in the box here and it goes all the way down to the bottom, so I'm really hoping that nothing has fallen out. Fingers crossed, hopefully something else was like blocking the hole. So I've got some handy dandy scissors and let's get in and see what is in this year's Halloween swap box. Okay, so I've opened it up. On top I can see lots of green paper. It is slightly stuck to the sellotape. I'm just gonna let that green paper go over there. So as you can see, there's a nice little line of green paper. So there you go. Kitten, this is my box, not yours. So inside we have this green paper. Look. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to take things out as they come out. I'm going to start with the letter in there. I have been doing my Halloween card swap. I'm sure all of you know by now. And I actually have got so many Halloween cards. I put them all on display. So thank you everyone who sent me a nice Halloween card. But what I do is I keep all of my ones from my swap boxes up there. So I've got one there and one on the other side because I like to keep them nice and safe just because they're my Halloween swap box cards. So I can see a bat wing. Oh my god, I love this card so much. So this is a little like classroom scene. It has a Dracula and he's saying, "Bats, we turn into bats," and all of his students have turned into bats other than this cheeky little cat, which I absolutely love. As you know, I love my bats and I love my cats. And also, if any of you didn't know, I'm training to be a teacher, so this is like somewhat relevant. And also the lady that sent this to me is also a teacher in America as well, so it's nice that we have that like little thing in common, and I absolutely love this card. So inside she's written a lovely note. It says, "Pumpkins are growing and ghosts are out, skeletons dance and rattle about, bats are hanging with red glowing eyes, and witches are flying through the skies. Though these sights are spooky, they can only mean it's finally time for Halloween." She said in here as well that the material is for crafting, so I'm assuming that there is some material somewhere in there. She said that everything else is self-explanatory and that there is a candy corn mix in here. I'm sure we're all aware how much I need candy corn. And inside it says, "Happy Halloween to someone who goes their own way." Then next up on top as well, we have another card which oh my goodness. I was gonna say, I assume she's added this in since she knows that I'm collecting cards. And it says, "Vampires and monsters and spooks beware," and it has a little bat there. And then when you open it up, look how amazing that is. It's Halloween, be careful out there. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. I've been looking for some pop-up cards in the UK. I know that HomeSense and TK Maxx did like about 5 or 6 designs, but I just couldn't find them at all. I came across the stand which they came in, but they didn't have any cards in, so I was really gutted. So I'm really excited that I have another pop-up card. And also this one's one which I think I'll be able to actually still put on the wall because it does go quite flat. And in the corner she's written that this card screamed my name and that she couldn't pass it up. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Oh, it's gorgeous. So as for order, I guess I'm just going from the top down. So first up is this, which looks like some kind of like placemat kind of doily thing, which is really cute. I think I'll probably put this in with my pumpkin collection. I may even just put it on the wall because I think it's really gorgeous. So it's this kind of big glittery pumpkin. It's made out of like a felt material, and then around the outside it has various different borders. So it says boo, there's a little pumpkin, a spider, a skull, and then it goes back to boo again, and there is actually eyes like in the O, and then we carry on with the same print, and then we've got the big pumpkin in the middle. I really like that. I think that this is meant as like a table doily sort of thing, but as I said, I'm probably going to put this on the wall. So next up in here is these, and they are some Day of the Dead tights. These are so cute. So they're little kind of skeleton tights, and they've got little hearts on the knees and various different like little decorations actually in the bones. I'm going to quite a few Halloween events in the next few days, so I'm glad I now have some lovely spooky tights to wear. I do also have some skeleton socks, which I did send. I think I'm pretty sure I sent a pair to the lady that sent me this last year, so I'll probably be wearing those socks. And then we have, oh my goodness, a sign, and it says Happy Halloween, and it has a big glittery bat on the top. It's also a freestanding sign, which I love. I absolutely adore when I can actually just like stand things on stuff, because this is quite thin as well, I'll be able to like put it at the back of a display. On the back it has this sticker, so I'm not sure if that will help anyone to find where it was sourced, but it's really pretty, and I love like the hollow effect that's in the writing. Next up we have another plaque, and this one says, oh cute, I was actually looking for one like this. It says like blank days till Halloween, and it has a little hanging bit at the top, and I assume like with chalk you can write on here how many days are left. So today I would be writing 3 days, which is incredibly exciting. So yes, I'm really pleased with that. Next up in here is a book called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat, and I'm pretty sure this is a book which is similar to one of my favourite books which I had as a kid, and oh my god, it's amazing. It definitely is. So as I said, we're trying to be like a primary school teacher, so I'll be reading books like this like on the daily. Of course, this is going to be going into my classroom. So I'm sure many of you will remember the old book. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly, then she ate a spider and a cat and a dog and a horse and various different things. And so this is that, but in a different version, and it says that she swallowed a wizard, some bones, a goblin, a ghost, a cat, an owl, a bat. Imagine that. So that's really nice, and I love all like the imagery in there, so I'm gonna enjoy sitting down to read that to my nieces a bit later. And then next up in here we have an inflatable character. So we have an inflatable bat, which is quite funny because I actually did send her an inflatable bat, and I think a ghost as well. The year before I did send her an inflatable pumpkin, so I thought I'd like continue on with the like inflatable theme. So this is the bat. It's a very cute one, and it has green eyes, which is adorable. So I will be blowing this up and putting it up there with my other inflatable bat, which I have. Next up is this. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. So this is a wine glass. I do actually collect Halloween wine glasses. On the bottom it just says it's designed in the USA and to wash in cold water only. So it has this gorgeous little design around it. So it has some pumpkins, and they've got all this lovely like twirly green stuff around them, and they've all got various different facial expressions. Look almost like it's hand painted on there. Then as we go down, we've got like stripes going around there, and then little dots on the bottom. So that's really pretty, and I'm super excited to go and add that with my other wine glass collections, although none of my glasses look quite as cute as this. Next up, I was just trying to move this paper out of the way, and this little cutie came out. Oh my god, it's so adorable. So it's a little cat candle holder. It has quite a large bit in the back, so you could probably fit slightly larger candles in there if you wanted to. I'll probably put like an LED light in there, but it's a little orange and black cat. It does give me almost like vintage feels to it because of the orange and black combinations. So it is like a nice ceramic. It's nicely glazed and things, which is really pretty. It has a lovely orange nose, little like yellowy eyes, although I could probably repaint them and make them green, and I absolutely love it. I have got one, like it's not the same, but it's like sort of similar, which was from Tiger a few years ago, so I feel like these two are gonna look really amazing next to each other as little friends. So next up, this has been staring at me. I just have to take it out. It's a little ice bat. I actually love ugly dolls. I have the blue ice bat. I'm not sure if this is called an ice bat because it's black, but I've been after the black one and I couldn't find it anywhere in the UK. So I've got the blue one, and there's a few other, there's like a red one there dotted around, but I've been after the black one, so thank you very much, and I'm sure you'll be seeing him sitting in the back of my sitting in the back of some of my videos. So next up in here are these. Oh my goodness. So these are little LED candles, but they're like pumpkin faces. I'm always needing LED candles. I have so many like candle holders and things around the place, and I feel like it'd be a slight safety risk if I was just to put actual candles in all of them. So I like to have LED candles. It also means if I forget to blow them out, it's not an issue. They'll just run out of battery and I can put new ones in. But these are little pumpkin faces. The like little flame as well sticks out a bit like a nose, which looks hilarious. It has this little bit to pull out on the back, so I guess that is just to kind of keep the battery from connecting, and then when you turn it on, it has the little kind of candle effect. And it did say on here as well that they burn for 240 hours in total, which is a very long time. So I'm going to see what it looks like if I put it in the little cat. So here is the little cat, and it's shimmering and glowing. There you see. I think I'd probably put a plain one in the cat one just because you can't see it. But for candle holders where like you can actually see the top, I think it will look so cute to have little pumpkins in there. So next up in here are some socks, and she always includes the most lovely socks ever. Oh my goodness, I've just seen what's on the foot part, and I'm so excited. I just need to take these off. So it fits size 4 to 10, which is good because I'm a size 5. So this is what the socks look like. It has an orangey scene with some trees, a full moon and a bat, and it goes down and it has all these little ghosts on the toes. If any of you are looking for any spooky socks like these, I know that October 31st, I do always link the shop down below in my description, but October 31st do sell some like Halloween socks which are very, very similar to this. If any of you guys are after a pair, these are good. I think I'm going to wear these out later. Next up in here is this, and she knows me too well. I of course collect little Halloween snow globes. I did send her a tiny one. It was like this big from the card factory. I haven't got any which have like a cauldron bottom to them, which, come to think of it, like a cauldron is like a perfect shape to have a snow globe on top of. So it's a little black cauldron with little green kind of glittery stuff coming out. It has fire going around the bottom. It says boo with a little ghosty face, and then inside there is a little mummy holding the word boo, and I think he's got like a little spider or like a scarab beetle or something on his head, and then inside it has lots of black glitter which glistens around. And again, I can't tell you exactly where this has come from, but this is what the sticker looks like on the bottom. So this is really gorgeous. It's actually quite heavy, so I'm looking forward to putting this somewhere over there with my snow globe collection. I'm definitely running out of space. I think this will probably be my last Halloween snow globe of this year, and we'll worry about space next year. So next up we had this, which I was really confused what it was because it says Creative Cocktails hand painted wine glasses, but I realised that this is the lid that went on top of the little wine glass thing. So there you go, it is hand painted. I was wondering what that was. So next up in here are these, and there's 2 little hair clips, and they've got little skulls on them, and they are so cute. I'm always in need of hair clips. My hair seems to continuously not do anything which I ask it to, so I'm always pleased to get some cute little hair clips to go in my hair. Okay, so there's something else wrapped up in paper, so let's have a look. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. It's a little skeleton man. I love ornaments. Like, little ornaments are just everything, if you couldn't tell already from my room. So I am so excited to have got a little ornament. He's a little skeleton man. He's holding a pumpkin with a witch's hat on, and he's got a big bow tie on. He's then got a little black suit on, little purple trousers, and look at his shoes. They are the cutest little shoes ever. I absolutely love him. Thank you so much. Oh, I love ornaments. And he feels like he's like a nice solid like resin as well. He feels like quite a nice quality. I think he's going to go really nicely with that pumpkin man, which I got from TK Maxx. So next up in here are these, and I did actually get some of these from another lady, so I feel like there's a rogue one in here somewhere. Here you go, here he is. And they're little black bats, and they are very glittery, and they have these kind of like sticky backs to them, and they do kind of pop off, hence why this one is rogue. So they pop off like that, and then you have the little sticky back, so you can stick the back to something, and then because it is slightly raised as well, you can have the bats like slightly flying off the wall. Stuck the ones that I got before around my like oddities shelves, and they look really good because it looks like the bats are kind of like flying off the wall. I'm pleased that I have a few more of those to go around. Oh my goodness. So next up is this guy. His hat seems to have come off a tiny bit, but I'm sure I can fix that with a little bit of glue. Look at him. Oh my goodness, he is everything. I love him so much. I have no idea where he's from. It doesn't have any labels on it. Oh, I just love him so much. He's so amazing. So he's this cute vintage looking pumpkin guy. He has a little witch's hat which just needs a little tad bit of glue there. I think it's where things have been rattled around in the box. He has these cute little tassels coming off the top of his hat. He has this lovely like scrunchy like neck piece which really reminds me of like the Joanna Parker pieces, and then we go down and he has little pom-pom buttons on him. He's got little like heavy arms which kind of swing to and fro, and they're kind of like attached with wire. And then in his hand he has this tiny little pumpkin bowl, which again is also attached with wire. He is gorgeous. I love things like this so much. I have actually been looking on eBay for things in this style, so I'm really pleased that I was able to get one, and it will go perfectly as well. It'll go so perfectly with the one that she sent last year, which is like this but kind of like a fabric version, and it's like my little pumpkin witch, and she sits over in the corner, and now she has a wizard husband. This has made my entire life worth it. So next up in here we have a Halloween mini house chocolate cookie. Yes, is this like made or do I have to cook it? Let me find out. If so, I am making it like for breakfast. Yes! Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. I am making this. As soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna make this house. Maybe I'll make it into a video of me making the house. So it's like a little kind of cookie house. Hopefully it's not like broken. No, I think it survived the journey. So it has like icing and little like balls on there, and then you've got all like the biscuit house. I'm really hoping that's not broken. We've got like the little biscuity house, and then we have icing, and then it shows you that it's meant to look like this once it's done. So straight after this I'm gonna go make myself a spooky gingerbread house, and I'm excited. And I'm really glad you don't have to cook it, because although I don't mind cooking, I just want to make this straight away. I can't be bothered to wait for something to be cooked. So next up there's like some more of this paper, and oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Look, oh my god. It's another little figurine the same size as the skull one, and it's a little ghost with a little black cape on, and he's holding a bat. Look how cute he is, and he's got little stars on him. He is amazing. I cannot wait to find somewhere to put this. I think I may end up putting him in my pumpkin patch, or maybe on my oddity shelf, or maybe with my ghost. I can't decide. He's too adorable. Maybe I'll put him on my desk. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you so much. There are still a shed ton of things in this box. So next up is this, which is a ceramic painting set, and inside it has a little Frankenstein and some paints, and it looks like he's on a loop so you can hang him up. He's basically like one of those like plain white ceramic things which you just paint yourself. It doesn't give you very many colours, so I'll probably be using my own ceramic paints, otherwise he will just be a three-toned Frankenstein. But I'm very excited to paint him, and then of course I can hang him on my tree, which is very exciting. Again, I'm not exactly sure where it's from, but it says Crafters Square in the middle, in case that means anything to any of you in America. So next up are some window decals, and these are little like puffy stickers for the window. My window is very nicely covered in things. Again, a massive thank you to Crystal Cave for giving me that card full of little like jelly stickers to go on my window, because my window is now incredibly spooky. But I now have some more things to add on there, including some bats and spooky and another bat and a candy corn, my favourite, and the word boo and a little star. So I'll be sticking those on there in a momento. Let's open it up and see kind of what sort of stickers they are, because I'm wondering if these are those kind of stickers which you can like remove, or if they are like, okay, so they're like proper stickers. You can probably stick these on other things, not just your window. So next up on top there is this, which are called Puzzle Treats. Includes 9 boxes. So it looks like this. The boxes are absolutely adorable. I have no idea what this is. I'm going to open it up. Are they like sweets in the shape of a puzzle? I must know. Unless these are literally just puzzles, because in the UK treats means like food. So maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't have like any ingredients on it. So maybe they are just puzzles. We will see. Okay, so I'm going to take out one of the pumpkin ones. So it's a little box. It's kind of like in a matchbox size, and it just says Puzzle Treats. And inside, oh, okay, so I think it is a bit of card. Interesting. Okay, so it is like tiny little puzzles. Oh, these are so cute. I feel like these would be like the perfect thing to put into little trick-or-treat bags. And from the looks of it, since I can see a few of the puzzle pieces, it looks like whatever is on the front gets turned into a puzzle. What I'm probably going to do is make some of these puzzles and then cover them in glue and stick them on a board, so I have like a little checkerboard of various different spooky puzzles. Next up in here is a stamp. There's actually a couple of these stamps. So these are like amazing. I've been looking for stamps for when I do my cards. I have got like an ink pad because I got it for my Spooky Box Club like library stamp. So these are 2 different designs. We have this little cobweb design, and it has like the rubbery stamp at the bottom, so you can stamp it there and stamp it on things, and then a little pumpkin, so it's got the little pumpkin stamp. I absolutely adore these, and I've just started with like pen paling, which is very exciting, and so I'm going to be able to like decorate things. And also this will go amazing in the corners of letters and things. Like if you imagine the letter and then a little spiderweb in the corner and a little pumpkin in the other one. Oh, it's gonna look so adorable. Thank you. I cannot wait to try these out. So next up in here I can see these. Yes, I love candy corns so much. I need to find like a bigger box, because I was sent a few candy corns with some of my like Halloween swap cards. So I have got quite a few candy corns, although I'm going through them very quickly. And I absolutely love the autumn mix, because there's like different types in there. You've got your regular candy corns, and then there's also these ones which are kind of like chocolatey, and one lady left a comment saying that these are called like Indian candy corns, I believe. And then there's also these little ones which are in the shape of pumpkins, which are amazing, although I can only eat like 2 of them at a time before I have a sugar high. I could just sit here all day and eat candy corns. Kitten is looking rather angry because things are like edging closer to his side of the bed. So next up in here is this, and it is a 10 bat lights for indoors or outdoors. It says it's 6 foot long, right? These are massive. I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness, I love them. Get them out. I need them now. So it's these like massive bat lights. I've noticed as well that it does come with some little spare bulbs. I'm not exactly sure how you like plug this in. If anyone could help me, English people, but I'm guessing I'm gonna need like an adapter for it to plug into the wall, which I have like loads of adapters, so that's fine, but like does that go in there? I'm not really sure. So can someone let me know, please? So I'd very much appreciate if someone could let me know. But they are these like really big, friendly, like big bats. They are so adorable, and I'm going to probably decorate my room in these, although I guess I could shove them on the Christmas tree outside when no one's looking and then have a very spooky Christmas tree. I feel like in America people like decorate outside a lot more than they do in the UK, so these would look so good like above someone's door or something. So I may, if I can work out how to like plug these in, put them outside my door on Halloween night. They are so adorable, and they do kind of come off quite easily so that you can change the bulb, which is quite nice. I know that some of like the lights you can buy, you can't actually like remove the bulb, so if one blows you're a bit stuffed, so I'm really excited about those. So there's also this, which is really heavy and called a spooky excavation kit. Use the tools to chip away and dig to find the hidden surprise. I am so excited. It's like in a gravestone theme. I've seen like things like this in Poundland, but you like dig away and you find a little like dinosaur bone or something, and apparently they're quite hard to chip, so I'm gonna have fun trying to open this up. There is like the little graveyard scene, and on the back it says that you can either get a bat or a rat, so I'm very excited. Fingers crossed I'll be getting a bat. It does just say to use the digging tools and to rinse the toy with water once you've discovered it, so I'm guessing we just use these to chip away at it, although I've seen other people have used like actual proper tools, because apparently this is pretty solid. So next up in here is this, and I'm so excited, and it's a candle from Bath and Body Works. She did send me a small version of this like a year ago, I think, and I love the smell of it so much. I haven't burnt my small one just because like I loved the smell too much. I didn't want to ever like burn it. Now I have a massive candle to keep me going. It has a little lady with a little pumpkin bag on the front. It has a skeleton cat, and then it also has a little kind of mummy guy with his eye sticking out. I love the design on there, which is like little skull and crossbones with like little leaves. And it just smells so good. I think now that I have a big one as well, I'll probably be able to burn it, since the other one I was like, I never want to burn it because I'll never get another one of these since we don't have Bath and Body Works in the UK. So next up is this, which is a lights up. It looks like, it's got an on off button. Ooh, cute. Oh, I love that. It's like a little, hopefully you'll be able to see it, but it's like a scene. I'll turn the light off so it'll show you better. It has like a haunted house, and there's little bats, and it's in a pumpkin. It's made of like a kind of, made of like an MDF kind of wood, but it feels really nicely weighed. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything, and it has this little circle which is kind of effectively like an LED tea light almost that has been stuck on there, and then you turn it on and it has this little kind of haunted house like moon scene. Oh, it's gorgeous. Again, I think I may put this with my little pumpkin collection. I really like that, and I love the fact it's like there rather than at the bottom, because it does give it that like full moon kind of effect. This is also so well made. I really wish I knew where it came from so I could let you guys know, but it just says on the back that it complies to California ATCM, which is great to know. So in here as well we have a scarf. I've got a couple of scarves from this place, which I believe is called Dollar Store or Dollar Tree or something, but it's a little purple label. I have like the orangey version, but this one is black with little pumpkins and witches hats and little cobwebs and stars and moons, and oh, it's just so spooky. I did actually send a scarf to this lady in my swap box, which I got from Poundland, which is black with little skulls on, but I feel like our scarves just don't seem to be like as nice of a quality as these ones. And they're definitely no way as spooky as these ones from America. So next up in here I can see some socks, and I've just been staring at them because they have little bat wings on them. I have no idea how these work. I need to open them up and see like straight away. Does it say where these are from? No. Have fun finding those. So they are knee-high socks, so they're like quite long. They're in this sort of like shimmery material, and then when you wear them you have little like bat wings that stick out either side, so when you're walking along you've got cute little bats. Oh, they are adorable, and I feel like these are going to go really nicely with the tights that she sent. Then in here as well, she's got a grow your own bat. I still actually have the ones, like I can see them from here. I have these ones which she sent, which are obviously from a different brand, but they're called grow your own pumpkins, and I've been saving them because I've been really like wanting to make a video of just me growing the pumpkins, but now I could grow a bat alongside them. Maybe now I have another one, I will get around to actually like filming it. I've honestly had this sat over there with like my list of videos to make saying I need to grow my pumpkins, so now I need to definitely grow my own bat. It'd be also interesting to see like how big like these both turn out. I wonder if it'll actually tell you. Okay, so it doesn't say exactly what size they're going to grow up to, so I guess we'll just have a race to see which can become the biggest. And then in here as well, there's some little baking trays, which are really cute, and it looks like one of them has bats on, so I'm gonna just have to open them up. So it just says that there's 48 altogether in here. So there's 2 different designs. We've got this one, which is this really nice like deep purple colour, and then also this one, which is black with tiny little purple bats, which is adorable. And of course I'm going to need to do some baking now so that I have some spooky little Halloween cakes. But I have seen that people do actually use these in their crafting. What they do is they take like one of the little sheets and then they like flatten it out somehow. I probably need like some more practice, but they flatten it out and then they like use it actually within like their crafting and their scrapbooking and things, so I may have a go at that as well. So my box is definitely getting emptier now. So next up is this, which is a cute little lantern. Again, I have a feeling it's one with an LED light, so I can pull this little bit out, turn it on. Okay, it is on, but you can't see it too well. So it's black and orange, which are my favourite Halloween colour combination. And in it, on each side, it has the same little print, but it's a little haunted house. And there's a little ghost in the window. There's a little spider in that one, and a black cat in that one. And there's lots of little bats and a moon. And the light is just here. I'm really not sure if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but it lights up all the kind of windows of the house. Maybe if I turn it off, you'll be able to see the sort of difference. No. But it does have an on and off switch at the bottom, and trust you me, it does shine through in real life, and also a facility for taking the battery out if you did need to change them. So next up in there is these, and it's a black cat with, you've guessed it, green eyes and little bats going around, and there's little stars and things, and these are little treat bags. I always wonder where people get these treat bags from because I can never find them in the UK, and it seems like on the back they have some little like purple strips of wire which you can put around the top to kind of seal them off. So I'm definitely going to be using these when I'm sending stuff off in the post because I feel like it'll be a nice little thing to like wrap items in. We then have a lolly which got a little bit destroyed on the way. It's a little bit crushed up, but it's orange and purple, and it's a spooky Swirl Pop with a little cat on it. I'm definitely going to be keeping that label because it's so cute, and it does have a little thing in there so you can write in it if you wanted to. But from the looks of it, this was a little pumpkin shape because it does have this little bit coming up at the top. It does look quite similar to the Spooky Box Club ones we get, although as you can see it is quite a bit larger, so even though this is a bit crushed, I'll still be able to eat it because I'll just put it in a bowl and then take it out as like a little like sucking sweet. And then going on, we have these. Oh, they're so cute. They're like little buckets. Oh my goodness. I always love tiny little storage things. I don't even have that many things that can be stored in tiny little storage things, but I love them so much. And they're little metal buckets. I found some little metal buckets before in the works, but they're just like plain little silver buckets, and I actually use them a lot for crafting. But these are even better because they're little black buckets with cats on, with green eyes. So there are 4 of these buckets, and they'll go really nicely with my other little cauldrons that I have. It's like a proper metal bucket, which is really nice. It has the little cat face on the top, and they have this handle which is actually like really nicely like attached to it. It feels like a really nice quality, so I'm really excited to find things to do with this. I may even like fill them with candy corns or something like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's also another stamp in here, which is a little bat. The kind of sticker covers it up a bit, but you can see it's a tiny little bat stamp, so I will also be very excited to be putting those on my letters and my cards. So in here we also have a necklace. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is from the same company that made the little dangly cat pumpkin earrings, which I got in the last package, which I showed you. But this one is like a black spider with lots of little diamonds on it. I love necklaces which kind of hang from the sides, and this will go really nicely with the cobweb earrings, which I bought from Sainsbury's this year, and it looks like it's going to be quite a long necklace, so I'm very excited to wear that. I do like the size of it as well. I definitely feel like it's going to show up really nicely. It does say that it's an 18-inch necklace, but by the look of it the chain is quite large, so I'm probably going to be able to wear this at like any height I desire. So then in here as well there is this which says confetti, although it does not look like confetti to me. So let's have a look. Ooh, this is interesting. So they're like, I guess they're kind of like confetti. There's like hundreds and millions and trillions of these little pumpkins. So they are glittery on this side and then they're plain on this side, and they're just made out of like a card. There is actually like thousands of them here. So I guess you use these a bit like confetti. So when you're writing a letter and you put like some little Halloween confetti in, you could probably like drop a couple of these in there to make like a pumpkin patch. So it's kind of like larger confetti, but these are really pretty and I feel like they will look amazing like stuck everywhere all over my walls and stuff. So I can put them around my pumpkin patch. Yes, this is the best thing ever. I'm going to spend my whole afternoon decorating my room in little pumpkins. Fantastic plan. So then we have these, which are some scary lights, and there's 10 purple LEDs, whatever that means, and they are little tiny bat lights. These are adorable. They're like so tiny. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can unravel this, because they seem to kind of be in like various different parts. Kind of like a wire, and on it has all these tiny little bats, and then at the bottom, I mean these bits are still all tied up, but it has this part for putting batteries in, so I'm guessing that these are like little bat lights which you can put around. I'll probably put them on my Halloween Christmas tree. And the bats are so adorable. They're so tiny as well. They're just miniature. They're so cute. So I feel like these will look awesome whether or not they're lit or not, just like the other lights which he sent. And I do know for all of you in the UK that Waitrose do sell some lights which are this size, but they're pumpkins and ghosts. I don't think they have bats, otherwise I probably would have got them. But these are absolutely adorable, and I cannot wait to put some batteries in these and hang them up around everywhere. It is really cool as well that they are like on a wire, because you can kind of like bend them. I feel like they could like be bent and like put inside of something, like spiraled or something, which would look really cool. And I've just noticed they have tiny little smiling faces. Okay, so then there's also, oh, these are beautiful. I love them so much. Whoever this company is, they need to like come to the UK, because this is the same company that made the cat on the pumpkin earrings. And they've also made these, and they're just so gorgeous. So they are little bat earrings, because we always need more bat earrings, and they're on little fish hooks, which I love. They're also hyperallergenic, which is the same as the other ones, which is also really good for anyone who has problems with like different types of metals in their ears. And they're like these little hanging bat earrings. So they're made out of metal, and they've got cute little orange eyes, and then these little orange gems which hang off the bottom. And I feel like I need to put them on right now. Someone did leave me a comment on like my video before to tell me like what shop it is that sell like this brand of jewelry, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure it was like Target or maybe Walmart or something like that. Definitely not somewhere that we have in the UK, but they are so adorable. These are gorgeous. I think now I'm going to have to wear one of these in one ear, and then the cat on the pumpkin in the other ear, and then I'll have the perfect Halloween combination of earrings ever to be seen. So there's only a couple more things in here now. We have this, which turns out to be the lid for the candle, which is somewhere under this. So I'll be adding that. I really love the lid. It's like a proper like metal lid as well, with a little cobweb on. So what you could probably do is actually like use this for a coaster when you're finished with it. So you have like a little spooky coaster. Oh my god, that's the best idea ever. There's definitely multiple things you could probably do with this. Things are falling on the cat, and he does not look happy at all. Then there is one more thing wrapped in this, and I can see what it is, and I love it. So it is a tiny bit chipped, but it doesn't matter. Luckily it chipped on a bit that I can very easily cover up, but it's a little pumpkin man. So he's a cute little pumpkin guy. He's holding a little crow or maybe a raven in his hand. He's got a stripy jacket on and a really long cape and little green trousers, and there you can see it's got a tiny little chip, but I can cover that up so easily, and his little shoes. And he is the same size as the other little guys which were sent, so I'm wondering whether or not these were probably from the same shop. They probably are, since they look quite similar in style. And then also in here she put this, which is a magazine for Halloween trick or treats, and they have lots of like various different pictures on there, and it looks like it is full of various different like crafting ideas, which is really exciting. Then there's sort of different instructions as to how to make things in there, and like interesting and like creative ideas of how to decorate your pumpkins. I definitely spend a long time looking through this. Oh my goodness, look how cute those little pumpkins are. So thank you very much for this. It's by Better Homes and Gardens. If anyone else is interested in trying to source one of these books, it definitely looks like it's full of a lot of different inspirational things, and if not, there's a lot of things in here that we can probably cut out and use for scrapbooking, etc. Finally in here she's included some fabric, which I'm guessing is what her little note was about, and it is beautiful. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but look at it. It is, there you go, a wedding veil. When I get married, this will be me. So it's this gorgeous like see-through black material, and it has little cobwebs on it, and there's like slight kind of glistening bits to them, and they're gorgeous. They remind me of like cobwebs in like the early morning when there's dew on them, and it is beautiful. It's like a really large bit of fabric as well, so I'm sure I can create something amazing out of that. Oh, I love it so much. I just want to cover myself in it all the time. And then the other one is equally as gorgeous, and it looks pretty massive, so again I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's 100% cotton, so I'm going to be making something amazing out of it. But look, it's so big. The biggest bit of fabric ever and it's covered in bats and moons, and this makes me so excited because I love fabric crafting. I love making things out of fabric. So many ideas and things I could make, and maybe they could go on top of each other. No, I think that would be a little bit too much, but it is gorgeous, so thank you so much for that. I feel like I just want to make this into like a top or a skirt. Oh, can you imagine like a little dress? That would look rather nice with a little black cobweb tutu. I just thank you so much. So that is everything which came in my massive box. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I now need to sit and go through all of this because there is so much here. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. I need to just lay it all out on the floor and just look at everything again. I'm so excited. As I said, this is like my favourite video that I ever make. Like, I look forward to this video all year round. So thank you so much, and I'm so excited by this fabric. I just want to go and make something right now. So as I said, I will leave all the links and things that you need down in the description. If you guys are doing your own Halloween swap boxes, definitely let me know down in the comments, and if you're planning to do an unboxing video, I'd be very excited to watch it. So thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please do leave them down below. I hope you're having a spooktacular Halloween. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!